Hi guys, this is Phoenix from Code and Tonic, and this time I'm gonna be sharing this pretty quirky, pretty ridiculous pro tip for advanced Squarespace developers. So what is this about? It's about the code injection. So let's say you're kind of a more professional, advanced Squarespace developer, and when you develop sites, every once in a while you have to do a little bit something extra, more than just picking up a template and changing the styles and showing the customer how to use Squarespace. For example, in one project here, I had to kind of create a code on the order confirmation page to link the equity scheduling with the Squarespace e-commerce. And as you can see, there's a little bit of this code. So the problem is that this field, this like code injection field inside the browser, it's not a very pleasant place to be writing JavaScript code. And obviously you would much rather write it on your text editor. Why? Because maybe you got all these like snippets. You want jQuery, you probably got that saved somehow. Or maybe you want to write a loop. All this stuff, multi, select, cursor thing, for example in Sublime Text, or seeing where the tags start and end in a visual way, all this stuff. And obviously none of that stuff is available here. So I was thinking, how could I use a real text editor on Squarespace now that in Squarespace 7.1 the developer mode is no longer available. So I found a way which is pretty ridiculous, but it seems to work. And the solution is this app called Keysmith. What this app does, it allows you to record these kind of macros, these automations where you, for example, hit record, then you select your code in text editor, you copy it, you go to Chrome and you paste that in, right? So now that you recorded this automation, you can add a keyboard shortcut, and whenever you hit that keyboard shortcut, it's gonna automatically do all of that. So let's take a look. Let's use this pretty funky looking useless code and hit the keyboard shortcut. Now what just happened? I didn't do any of that. It was the Keysmith doing its thing. So it copied this, went to Chrome, pasted it in, hit the save button, which also refreshes the page, then went back to Sublime Text and did a little thing to let me continue coding from where I was. I've only tried this for, a couple of minutes. It's absolutely ridiculous. But so far, I rather like it. So, give it a try. I hope this helps someone else, because for a really long time I've been frustrated and wanted to find a way to do this. Here's the macro. You will be just recording this yourself. I recommend adding a comment or something, because the Keysmith is going to look for some element to click on. So create some element that it can click on. You probably want to add a 0.1 second delay after pasting and before hitting the save. And when you go back to Sublime Text, obviously everything's going to be selected. So you're no longer coding where you were. Let's say I was here. So you're gonna want to do Command C and Command Shift Z, and then the cursor and everything will be back to normal. All right. Yeah, I hope some of you all have also thought about how could I be using a real text editor. I'm also assuming that there's a lot better way, and someone's gonna tell it to me, and I'm gonna feel a little bit embarrassed by this totally insane method that I'm using, but hopefully maybe then I'll learn an even better way. All right. Thanks for watching.